Grail.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect.
What do you guys think?
So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars. One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait,
Alright.
not all of them, though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
Alright, time to go out of the crypt. You're going to want to go up these stairs. And you're going to want to light your cigarette. And you're going to want to let smoke get in your eye and burn. And then you're going to want to drop your cigarette. And you're going to pick it back up. Exhale. Inhale. And then we're going to navigate the maze.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet. That statue is not positioned correctly.
No, it is not. You're going to want to turn it toward the hero with the shield.
Open sesame.
You can look around in here if you want.
Caesar's Laurel Reef. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No,
He's a
not
demon.
Caesar. So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Right, we do. That's where you get that.
And given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur. The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend. Right. I've got what I need.
Yes,
Let's
we
not
do.
waste any more time. Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
And once in here, you're gonna want to go up these steps. We're gonna search some rooms for some honey.
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to
That's
realize
an
it right
armillary
away.
sphere. That's how you get that one. There's no sign that he ever had royal jelly.
Golden elixir.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna... Talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the
really
correspondence
dark
between
in
my
here.
mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing? There were,
Pardon?
There were more. Emma and my mother communicated through messages in this room. I found their correspondence and I preferred to burn it all so as not to leave any traces.
But why didn't you say so?
That's what I'm doing now, Mr. President. Before, well, it all seemed unimportant compared to everything that had happened.
Yes, you're right. Moreover, we ought to lend a helping hand. I shall have a word with Lord Mortimer, because the conference must not make us forget about Sarah.
No. No, thank you. No. I certainly don't want Mortimer giving me any more attention than he is at the moment.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. If you don't mind, I'll take care of it.
As you wish. Keep persevering. I shall see you later.
I wasted enough time. The Bible. The Bible's still there.
We got the Bible.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
You're gonna want to go up to Lord Mortimer's study.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
Damn
If I
right.
remember rightly, the code was 1191. Of course. Conference might be focused on the United States, but Mortimer has an eye everywhere, which is not very reassuring if he really is a demon. If Mortimer's plan succeeds, the United States will indeed double in size. It would mean the end of the Spanish presence in North America.
Yes, it would. Now we're gonna walk into this room. Gonna go look at this note. Look back at this stethoscope.
A Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most sophisticated microscope there is. When I think of the difficulty the Order had in getting hold of one of these... There. Those are the nails I was looking for. A hand of tarot cards. I should have learned my lessons in card reading a little better. Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be? Feathers, pigeons probably. A map of the triangular trade, organized by a demon. It makes me want to throw up.
Huh, don't blame me, buddy.
All right, come on, let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna go into everyone's bedroom.
Sir Jacques Perru. Sir Jacques Perru. Great, honey. Dear Monsieur I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Dear friend, please come in.
Nothing more in here.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy. The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur. My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France. A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
But who, right? It's Napoleon. I'm gonna walk in this room.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a promoter.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty. Amber crystals. A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any... A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Now we're gonna go over there.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
We don't need any of that stuff outside.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. Golden elixir. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Neither would I.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty. Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
This game has a lot of stuff going on.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess. The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds, painted upon the request of the
Dear
Waldegrave
E,
family
I
in an effort to
received your
find them a
last
husband.
letter.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last.
Now we're out here. Just gonna look for a little jelly. We're gonna go back to the crypt.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me.
Ah, Louis, come in. Your timing is impeccable. I wanted to have a word with you.
Oh, here we go.
I was wondering how you are getting on in your search for our poor Sarah. You must have made some progress, I should think. I am terribly worried about her, you know.
Come on, get out of here, Louis. You're in a hurry.
Any news of her?
I don't know why, Your Eminence, but I get the impression you're asking a question to which you already know the answer.
Let's say I have heard rumors, but I prefer to ask you the question directly.
Well, what have you heard exactly?
It would appear that your mother is implicated in the death of the Duchess's twin sister. Oh, what a story, all the same. Twins! I was always wary of the Duchess anyway. I did not appreciate the facility with which she would flaunt her assets. You know, Louis, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I sense you are worried and that you are not telling me everything. What exactly did you come looking for in my room?
What do you mean?
Louis, I was not born yesterday, you know. When you came in, I saw in your face a hint of disappointment at finding me here. I concluded that you were hoping you wouldn't run into me. You came here for something else.
No. You're mistaken. I was just passing by. I shall leave you, Your Eminence. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
As you wish, Louis. See you later.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother.
Excuse me. Trying to get all the royal jelly we can.
Venus and Cupid with a Satyr by Correggio. Innocence, Indiscretion, and Lechery. Giuseppe must love that. The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Piaggi must think of this. A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned, both in the Bible
Now
and
we're
in
gonna
the
get
Quran.
all these nice little ingredients, and we're gonna go head down and meet our mother, who is outside in the court. Gotta find her.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. Con refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
One in Golgotha.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels. This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful. There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. Mother, what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far.
Huh.
Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest. It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category. The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her.
Alright, boys, let's get back into this. I guarantee you.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
February. Yeah, February. I want the thing in there.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, And cults, well, it's often associated with something harmful.
Blood moon.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. The moon's shadow moves from west to east. During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with a full shadowed new moon. Eighth of Ramadan, 553, waxing crescent. I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck. I never doubted you, my son.
That's how you do it, folks. Of course, I had a little help, meaning I've played it before, but the episode didn't record properly. That was episode 3, Ripples. Chapter 10, Trial by Faith. So far, this game is absolutely stunning. It's amazing. It's a great experience. If you're into detective games or mysteries, conspiracies, secret societies, the Illuminati, a lot of snooping around and sneaking stealthily a little bit. Narrative games, games where you control the outcome of the story by your actions. This is the game to get. It's not all out yet, meaning all 5 episodes have not been released, but you should pick it up right now. It is $30. It's well worth it because when it does all come out, the price is going to go up on that, and the episodes are likely going to be anywhere between $10 and $15. So, hop on it while you can. Well, that's my cue. See you later. Hello. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of CreamTV. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single thing. Ding, ding, ding. Like and engage with my social media up top in the overlay, also in the description below. Also, like and engage with my Twitch and YouTube, also in the overlay in the description below. I do different content on both platforms. I also do different giveaways on both platforms from time to time. Also, if you happen to be a Twitcher or YouTuber yourself and you're familiar with an auto host, that's for Twitch. If you'd add me to that and I started streaming and you weren't streaming, your channel will broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, both get exposure. Depending on the amount of hosts you have and the order that they're in. And for YouTube, there's an auto feature channel. I'll use myself as an example. Say I made you an auto feature channel. You will show up on my main YouTube page underneath a banner on the right side in a little box that says Cream Legionaries with your channel name and avatar. And anyone comes to click on it, including yourself, it goes straight to your YouTube page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! The name and location of that box all depends on your personal YouTube layout. And if you happen to do it with Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both those 3, oh my god, I'm on the thank you so much! And I have no problem doing it back. Just ask. And as always, if you wish to make a donation to CreamTV, it's so easy to do. You can go to my Twitch page, up top in the overlay, full links in the description below. And if for some reason Twitch is down or the page is in response for the pale button, it's just not working correctly, you can use the alternate most preferred method of donating my users at streamlabs.com. Also link in the description below. And the cool thing about Streamlabs, you can go there and interact with the stream with music, polls for votes, games, mini games, all sorts of cool stuff. And I've also started up a Patreon account, which is also linked in the description below. And that is for the funding and upkeep of www.streamer-squad.com's website. My website, my community. Website has launched. We're in alpha access. Not everything's complete. Some is. We're working on getting to beta. All funds accumulated are greatly appreciated, and all proceeds will go to better hardware, software, gaming, internet, and most importantly, a better viewing experience for you, the people of Twitch, YouTube, wherever else I upload these videos, wherever else these videos found their place, and of course the lovely Creepables and Legionaries of the Cream Fire and Streamers Squad. As always, pardon the interruptions. Stay happy, healthy, safe, out of trouble, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy goodness. Thank you.